move. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on. Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, got that with your chest. I've been around in the cloud and neglect. I made a sound that was mine from the get. How long I man, as long as I get. I'm from the side with a time never rest. Move through the side like it's mine unprotected. Do it for the side, I'ma rise and direct it. Yeah. On me trying to get my dough. Wrist on freeze, but the time not slow. They love to talk on the way I glow. Yeah. Hustle on, that's all I know. Made it on mine, and that's all I know. Went to next to the top I go. I do what I want to. Yeah. I go out and I do what I want to. On the run through, I'ma need my funds too. I'm the one, they all know it when I come through. This, that's all, stay, never match a sex on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on racks. This is no rap. I'm on that fast. Yeah. I gotta catch it. See me in action. On go. That's all that I know. Yeah. How far will I go? I do not hesitate, pump, I go get it. Location, no problem. I cannot help that I'm picky. I made it my way from the bottom. Holding the game and my hands up so high as like I'm on a column. Them over there ain't like me, don't go putting them all in my column. This is a life that I built. To me, that's all that I know. There ain't no time here to chill. I told you I'm on the go. They wanna step on the field. Tell them my patience is low. I do not need me a deal.
Baby.
Next up, one of the deadliest gunslingers from beyond the arc ever. Say what's up.
I'm with a couple of those. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on.
Keep it up, and we're gonna have a little swap out for Byron Miller.
Respect it.
Yes.
The players arrived at the arena earlier, hyped up to take the court and perform in front of their home loyal fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Campbell is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. That's Goose. Then there's Insanity, and it's Outlaw in at the 2. We've got B-Train. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Skinny. Then there's Anderson, and it's the bodyguard in at the small forward. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes. No doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep the focus. just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Here is Skinny. Lets a floater go. That's tipped. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Shea with the ball. Here's Campbell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's the bodyguard. 9 points last game. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Skinny. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Kicks it out for Che. Got a piece of it. Pass to the body. Here is Skinny right at the free throw line. They get the rebound. Shoots the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Skinny's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's coming off a 10-point game again.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
That one good for 2. 8 points for Skinny.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Inside, Shea, and there it is for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Che. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Got a piece of it. Passes it to Sullivan. Here's B-Train. It's blocked, and it ends up out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
At the line for 2. And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Campbell. Misses in close.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here is Skinny. He's got 10. No problem backing that one down. Skinny's got 12.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Now the pass to Campbell. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The layup off target. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Skinny. A shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And boy, did that game clearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
They were extremely lucky. I think they took their opponent for granted a little, and it nearly cost them.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Puts up a three. Buries the long-range jumper. And that's 15 points for Skinny.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got.
Greg, you think any of these teams change their approach for playoff contenders?
Kev, you know, goal number one is health. I mean, outside of that, you're looking at seeding. You're trying to fine-tune, but you want to just get it dialed in and get ready for what's about to be a marathon run, you hope, in the postseason.
Find that fine-tuning. Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like going the floor to what we're seeing now, and there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend, and if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our area. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Sullivan, the pass to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Burton, the pass to Caldwell. Here's Barber. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Stuckey. Gone 8 of 15 from the field. Shooting above 50% here tonight. Stolen by Washington. To the wing on the left. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
New Orleans making a switch here. Campbell's checked in. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
Checked in for New Orleans. At a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Here's Howell. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Campbell, the pass to Insanity. It's good. Insanity's got 6.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Irving kicks it to Tuck. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Campbell, the pass to Insanity. Campbell, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Tucker with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against. In the corner, Stuckey with it. Howell passes to Mr. Clutch. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. Burton grabs the miss. New Orleans trails by 12. Here's Campbell, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Campbell's got his second basket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Irving kicks it to Tucker. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
To the left side wing. Here's Caldwell. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Washington. Pass to Howell. Here's Mr. Clutch. Shoots from 14. He can't get that one to fall. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Insanity, guarded by Tucker. To the left wing. Lets it go. And he overshot that one, missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
.121 left in the first quarter. Outside Irving. Pass to Mr. Clutch. On the wing, Stuckey. Here's Mr. Clutch. 5 on the clock. Here's Tucker. No good off the back of the rim.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And it's Washington missing. Beyond the arc. Tucker can't get it to go. New Orleans trails by 9. It's taken away by Stuckey. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Tucker. Now here's Stuckey. Tight defense on him. Here's Caldwell. Tried to tip it in, but couldn't quite get it. Pass to Stuckey. And here is Irving. Here's Howell. And we reach the end of the first quarter. They're up by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 9-point game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. So for New Orleans right now, Tiny out there with ABC. Then there's the Prodigy. And there's Money. And it's Caldwell in at the point. Now here's Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to the bodyguard. Lost contact on the shot. And now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son on play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that's done. For New Orleans, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight, and the first one drops. So it's both teams making substitutions here, and he makes both free throws. From the field, 44%, not bad. Anderson outside. Pass to Tucker. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintained their focus.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Honeycutt. He had 25 points in the win against the Wizards in Washington. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Honeycutt's got his first points of the game.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass it to Beecham. Anderson outside. No good on the 3. New Orleans trails by 13. Here's Honeycutt. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here is Skinny. 26 points for him last game again.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Here's Honeycutt, guarded by Tucker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For New Orleans, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. First free throw is good. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for the machine. And both free throws good from Honeycutt.
Hey guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
They get a hand on it. The pass to Sullivan. Here's the bodyguard. That one falls. The bodyguard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here is Skinny. He's got 17. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. New Orleans trails by 13. Pass to Insanity. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Very, you know. Average little black guy. He's a black guy that don't care about his hair. Got a little chill.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Honeycutt. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. For New Orleans, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Honeycutt.
After having no trip to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And both free throws good from Honeycutt. Gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. No points in the game yet for him. That one goes. Count it.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Honeycutt. It doesn't go for him. Passes it to Skinner. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Honeycutt. 6 points for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, as a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Honeycutt. He's got 8. It's deflected.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness.
That bitch did not eat my goddamn candy. Don't you motherfucking tell me. Hang on, guys. I gotta go raise some hell. That is unbelievable. That is fucking shit right there.
Now you know how I feel whenever I buy like a specific bag of chips and they're up here in your room.
I thought that shit was at work, goddamn. That is so fucked up. That is.
I love it.
Because I was sitting there and I was like, man, that shit would be good right now. And I looked.
You want the last
No, I don't fucking want it. And I looked over there and I was like, that shit's not there. And I knew that. I immediately knew that. That's what fucking happened. Yeah, because you came in there, you ate, and then you walked back. I have to leave. No, I don't want it. Go to hell. Fuck that. She ate him, guys. She ate my goddamn thing.
Out of these defenders.
New Orleans trails by 15. To the middle. Garrison's. Oh!
Yes! And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Anderson, stolen by Jamison. And New Orleans pushing it up now. There's the pass to Miracle Man. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Here's Anderson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Campbell, he's checked in for the eraser. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Captain Clutch. And Jay's subbed in for Miracle Man.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Outlaw, the pass to Insanity. Kicks it out to Che. Off target with his three.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
On defense, New Orleans trailing by 13. Left side, Irving. Honeycutt grabs the board. For New Orleans, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 to 10.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Latrey sinks the triple. Honeycutt's got 11 points.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
And the home team has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Irving passes to Stuckey. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Campbell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
The machine's checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Being here about 46% for the game. Now here's Tucker, covered by Outlaw. Pass to Howell. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Fades. No good on the shot. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Insanity, the pass to Honeycutt. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Up top, Tucker, covered by Outlaw. Second shot opportunity. New Orleans trails by 6. Campbell kicks to Outlaw. Shoots. Here's Insanity. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's his first foul. Tucker, the pass to Stuckey. A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Irving. To end the drought.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
To the paint. It's taken away by Stuckey. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Passes it to Howell. The pass to Mr. Clutch. Clock at 4. Here's Irving. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. New Orleans trails by 4. Here's Honeycutt. He's got 11. The quick look, no good that time.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from back.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Irving. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. That one's off to a rough 0 for 6 start for him. Here's Campbell. Oh, what a play!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They're up by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Skinny's got 19 points.
Fuck you. Really good. I wish I had a fucking burrito from Sonic now, dude. Oh my god. I don't really like bratwurst like that anymore. Because I was eating so much. How many little sausage links do you think you can eat? Probably close to 40. At least. Yeah. What are you down to, like 4 cheeseburgers and two large fries now? We all need to go do like something that has like a food challenge one day. Something with a how many is it, like 9 patties? Highway 51. That's Shabakariki's highway. I'm pretty sure Shabak's 52, but still.
Is it good? Oh my god! This is gone.
Yeah. I don't fuck with Swiss cheese though. But that's all we had. Fuck. I like Mexican blend on some nachos. Can't go wrong with fancy shredded Food Line brand shredded cheese. I don't know what bad shit you're talking about. Yeah. Big of shredded cheese.
New Orleans trails by 4. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. FCU's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. They've got Mr. Fundamentals. Anderson is out there with the bodyguard. And there's B-Train. And it's Skinny and a 2-guard. Here's Mr. Fundamentals following the score by New Orleans. Here's Skinny. Campbell grabs the board. Campbell's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Finley. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Skinny. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Campbell kicks to Outlaw. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Anderson. Knocked loose. And here we go. Kay heading to the hoop. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals following the score by New Orleans. The 19-foot shot, good on the bucket, and that's 21 points for Skinny.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Campbell against Anderson. Campbell, the pass to Finley. 5 to shoot. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Finley's got 6 points in the quarter.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to the bodyguard. Here's B-Train. Bucket is good. B-Train's got his third bucket of the night.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Anderson's shot is off. And Honeycutt kicks to Finley. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for T.
And all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Shea outside. Pass to Honeycutt. Here's the three. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here is Skinny. Back to Anderson. "14 feet away. The putback, that one, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Right wing. Here's Honeycutt. 11 points in the game, but they recover it. Now Finley. Campbell.
Oh,
here he comes.
That was amazing. And look at the elevation.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And the pass to B-Train. Makes it off the glass. B-Train's got 8.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Outlaw. And he lobs it up. Oh, goodness. Where did that come from?
I loved it.
That was beautiful.
Loved it.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And the foul called on Shea. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Anderson. Goes up off the inbound. Denied. From deep. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. And here's Outlaw for 3. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's foul number 2 for him. The machine's checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. Tries a 3 off the inbound. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Home team on D. At one point, they led by 16. For the lead, drains it from beyond the arc. Washington's got the lead up to 1 now for New Orleans.
We know he has the range, and we know he has the attack mindset.
Anderson passes to Tucker. A rebound by Washington.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Pass to Burton. Here's Barber. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Tucker. And here's the break. Here's Skinny. Now headshot to finish the break. Throw down with hits.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Here's Barber. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Washington passes to Burton. It's blocked. They recover it to the inside. Stolen by Tucker. Pass to Skinny. Down low. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
It's tipped, and that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. New Orleans on D. It's a three-point game. Now here's Tucker. Not a lot of room. And that one is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I'll tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
And that one, good. Caldwell's got 7 points in the game.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Now here's Tucker. He's covered by Washington. Outside Irving. And there's the pass to Howell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stuckey. A second chance effort. Had a hand on it. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. Both shots good from the stripe. New Orleans trails by 3. Here's Washington. And that one drops. He has 7. Down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going. Looking to get back on track here. And Howell kicks to Irving. Pass to Tucker. Second chance shot. Jump shot is good.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Here's Washington. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Well, for New Orleans, shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Can't cash in from close range. Inside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Looking now at the numbers for the prodigy. Since the break, he's come back strong, really making his presence felt. Averaging about 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Here's Tucker. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. Good on the shot. Irving's got his second basket of the night. Well, for New Orleans, shooting around 41% on the night. Over to the left wing. Back to Washington. For the lead. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 14 feet away. Offensive rebound. Mr. Clutch. And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. To the middle. Here's Skinny.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And free throw good from Washington. He hits both from the stripe. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Here is Skinny. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Skinny's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Back to the action after this word.
I dropped my tape on. He was right there when I was taking notes. We're taking notes. I said it like twice. He was like,
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for New Orleans right now, ABC is out there with Washington. Then it's Tiny. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's ABC in a power forward. And that one, good. That's 28 points for Skinny.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Now, here's Washington. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Howell. Barber pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Burton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. On Monday, then on Tuesday. And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
So both teams changing it up here. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Sullivan, the pass to Beecham. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. In Kennedy, he's checked in for Burton. New Orleans leading by 3. Here's Honeycutt. Campbell inside, working on Anderson. Count the basket.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
He's been the reason they're in this position to win this game. He's been consistent and reliable.
Here is Skinny following the score by New Orleans. Passes to Anderson. They need this. Buries it from 3-point range.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Here's Honeycutt. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And New Orleans leads by 4.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
There's the pass to Sullivan. To the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Honeycutt. And another 3 for New Orleans.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
Anderson against Campbell. Anderson's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 5. Got a piece of it. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Honeycutt. Can't hit the step back jump shot. Here is Skinny, covered by Outlaw. Skinny the pass to Anderson.
Clearly a foul.
Free throw, good, Anderson. Both free throws good from Anderson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Insanity, and that one is hammered home.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Beecham. There's the steal. For 3. That shot off. Gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Sullivan the pass to Skinny. And stolen by Outlaw. Here's the break. On up the court. And Finley gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point New Orleans lead.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Being 40% from...
I ain't gonna be a savage and looking picture. But I know.
The field. Sullivan the pass to Beecham. Here's Gadsden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first one falls for. He's perfect from the line this time. No time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, Anderson. Another shot. Passes it to the body. Here is Skinny, covered by Outlaw. Shot clock at 5. Skinny the pass to Anderson. From deep 3-point range, but they get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Missed it, even after all those chances. Here's Honeycutt. The pass to Insanity. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
The machines checked in for Mr. Fundamental. Wasted no time on that one. Anderson's got 10 points here in the second half.
The defense fell asleep on the inbounds play and totally forgot about the perimeter jumper. The offense burned him there.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Insanity.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. One of the stories here, insanity, getting it done today.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Now, here's Tucker. It's Anderson with the drive. Good. Anderson's got 12 now in this quarter.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Here's Honeycutt, guarded by Tucker.
About putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Tucker, following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Skinner. Back to Tucker. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Honeycutt. Pass to Campbell. From deep. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Here is Skinny. Here's Tucker. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Honeycutt. No good on the triple.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Campbell. Nifty move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Campbell drills both of them.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
One of the stories here, insanity, getting it done today.
Good decision to regather, talk it over. Your turn now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
But he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. So he gets them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Here's Honeycutt, guarded by Tucker. Here's Campbell. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Here's Skinny. Back to Tucker. 1:36 left to play here in the 4th. Anderson wide open. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it brilliantly here late. 60% from the field. Finley, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. 1:22 left here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Tucker. The pass to the body. The dish to Anderson. Pass to Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Here's Here's Honeycutt, guarded by Tucker. Honeycutt can't get that one to go in. To take the lead, buries it from outside.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 2. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
To stop the run, it falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And unless you have some aerial skills, you cannot pull that off.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich.
Have those word cut to some Russian speak, like it's like in Russian, it's just some like demonic looking character.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Off the inbound pass. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1. And so here's the home team. And now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. This would tie it. And so they get the victory here at home. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
The Jaguars for you, man. They're a solid team. They shot 6 of 20. Yeah, man. I thought I was gonna have an open room there. Should have called the timeout. I was going to. You know, y'all gotta blow in new team, all new pieces. It's gonna take a minute to blow in.
Over my own head, can't tell anymore. Psychotic to the when I dig deep, I can never find nothing left. It's a mystery, rage, nothing but rage. Can't figure out if I'm going insane. Ain't no doubt, we'll be showing no mercy. So think twice if you wanna. Nothing ain't nice right here, no games. I don't wanna dart nobody in a flash. True. Hands in the air, put the money in the bag. All cash, venom.